Shift types and follow-up types are all about scheduling. Setting them can allow you to give preferences both in what they're called, what their default descriptions are, as well as their color coding. Like here on the main calendar, I can see all the consults are yellow, cleanouts are purple, move and pack days are this pale yellow, drop-offs or drop-ins are red, and meetings are orange. Knowing these color codings can help me see what's going on across the board without having to know the full details. Let's look at how we can customize these and set them up so that we have the least amount of work to do and the most clear communication. To customize these, we're going to go under Owner Settings, System Settings, and then we will select either Follow-up type or Shift type. Let's start with Follow-up type. Just like our other list, we see all the active ones first. Here we can see what the follow-up types are called, what contact items are associated with them, in this case an email, a phone number, or a location, address, and then the color coding and icon that can be used for them. So a consult is orange, email is a light red, meeting orange, and so on. To see any inactive ones, we will click on the Show Inactive. To edit an existing one, we can click on the Edit icon. Here we can see that we've named it, it is active, and then we can put in requirements, meaning that in order for me to schedule this follow-up type, I will have to provide an email, or I would have to provide an address, or provide a phone number, and the contact items above are required. So if I have email turned on, for example, but this is not turned on, then email will not be required. Down here, I can choose the color that I want the meeting to be in. So like say I don't like that orange, I could do a lighter orange, or even lighter orange, or lightest orange. If I want to change the icon associated with it, I can click on the example here, and we'll put in something like calm, and then we can see comment come up. Or maybe I want a truck. I can search for all the truck icons. Let's stick with comment. If I want to update my changes, I'll click on Update. Otherwise, I'll click on Close. To add a new follow-up type, we just click on Add Follow-up, give it a name, decide which fields we want to be required or included, set its color, and then pick an icon. And then click Create. Shift types are a little different. On a shift type, we also have the name, whether or not it has a default description, and then a color and icon choice. Just like the others, we can show inactive ones by toggling the Show Inactive. We can add one by clicking on Add Shift Type, or we can edit the existing ones by clicking on Edit. When editing a shift type, we will give it a name, select the color, we can click here to change the icon, and then we have a default description. The default description is really handy whenever you are trying to put in the same information over and over and over again. Or maybe, in this case for a consult, we have some questions we want to make sure are answered before the person puts in the schedule. Like any special codes needed for entry, any physical limitations for the client, any special instructions, and any other ones that might be important if you have someone who may be allergic to pets. So asking whether or not there are pets in the house. Once you're done, you would click on Update. And that's how you customize both follow-up and shift types.